I got a bet for you, Eddie.
I'm not having a tattoo.
I'll bet you all the jewelry that I'm wearing right now that Amanda wins the fight.
I was hoping to bet for a lot more than that.
Well, then let's put it on.
I mean, 10 grand's not a lot.
This is 500K.
We'll talk.
500K.
We can have a bet. Me and you can have a bet. I think we got a head after with Ariel, right?
Oh, I just proposed it.
Really? I want to see those
500K.
500K?
500K, dripping right now.
Okay, maybe we can talk about $1 million, but we'll have a chat.
Let's do $1 million.
Okay, we'll talk. I know about your bets. I know. Oh, something's fallen over down there.
I bet Amanda wins for $1 million.
Okay, we'll get that together. We'll get it together. Don't worry.
You're not shaking my hand.
Don't worry. We'll get it together. Actually, we're the underdogs in the fight, apparently, with the bookmakers.
Come on.
We'll talk.
I'll meet the odds makers' odds, too.
You don't need to. You're the favourite.
$1 million plus odds.
You're the favourite in the bookies.
Regardless, let's do it.
Okay.
Let's shake up on it. Let's go.
Oh. Anyway, we'll get that papered up, because I'm not sure about you.
$1 million bet. Let's go.
So y'all heard it. Both Eddie Hearn and Jake Paul bet $1 million on their fighters. To those who don't know, they are highly involved in this fight. Jake Paul represents Amanda Serrano, and Eddie Hearn represents Katie Taylor. Man, I'm just super excited, man, to see this fight. I'm very much looking forward to it. I'll be there. To those who don't know, I'll be there live in person at the Garden, supporting this fight, watching this fight live in person. I truly believe this is a spectacular fight, a fight that I think a lot of us need to be supporting. And it's unfortunate that, I see people out there dissing this fight, not covering this fight. Apparently, Sky Sports in the UK is not covering this fight, which is unfortunate. But they're probably pissed at Eddie Hearn for leaving them, or at least taking most of his fighters away from Sky Sports, except pretty much Anthony Joshua. So maybe that's the reason why they're not covering this fight, because Katie Taylor is with Eddie Hearn. Even though Katie Taylor has fought most of her career on Sky Sports, it's crazy that Sky didn't even cover it. ESPN's covering this fight. I've seen them do a little bit on it. A lot of the media outlets are covering it, and I think it's mainly got to do a lot with Jake Paul. I think Jake Paul is definitely a key part for this fight happening and for the attention that this fight is getting. And there are still people out there who are dissing this fight, saying that it's not selling all the tickets, this and that. It's actually ain't that big. It's not selling out because nobody cares about women's boxing. It's insane. Like, I don't know why you guys are dissing on this fight just because two women are fighting. It doesn't make sense. Just because two females are fighting, you gotta hate on it? You gotta be supporting it, man. Like, I don't understand these people. Right now, tickets are available right now. If you go to Ticketmaster.com, that's where you buy the tickets. And if you scroll down, you can see the amount of tickets currently available. And as you guys can see by the blue circles, there's a lot of circles available. And that's only because those tickets were added recently. To those who don't know, when these tickets went out on sale, when it first came out, all these tickets up here weren't available. All these tickets to the left weren't available. There were I think it stopped around here. There were sections that were definitely not available for sale. Because I remember thinking like, oh man, like those, like especially this area, I don't remember those being for sale for sure. This is definitely new. That area just got added sometime within the past week or so. So it's selling because they have to open up new areas, new sections for the venue, for the Garden, in order to sell more tickets. Because I think originally they were like planning to sell 15,000 tickets, and I think it did that already. I think it passed the 15,000 mark, and now I think they're at around 17,000. So it's definitely gonna sell more. It's selling good tickets, and I just don't understand how people are going out there and just dissing on this fight. It honestly does not make sense. It's a very, very good fight. Undisputed status on the line, with Katie Taylor defending all her belts, 135 pounds, fighting against a 7-time world division champion in Amanda Serrano. Like, what is there to hate about this fight? The only difference is that they're both females, and I guess the people who are hating on it are just fucking sexist. They're just fucking sexist. Let's call it the way it is. They're fucking sexist. That's why they're hating on this fight. Crazy. But like I said, Jake Paul definitely played a key part in making this possible and making this the event it is. I mean, the Today Show, it freaking showed this interviewed these two fighters. Crazy the amount of respect they have for each other too. Maybe because they're not talking shit to each other. Maybe that's why, maybe that's something a lot of people would prefer to see. Maybe they have a lot of respect for each other. And you gotta respect that also. So, it's mainly Jake Paul and Eddie Hearn who are talking shit to each other. Anyway, I'm excited. I'll be there live in person. Can't wait. And, I'm doing my part to support this event. I mean, I said it before. It's on record, even in the previous channels I had back when I had my Warrior and Boxing Sphere channels. I've always said that if this fight happens in the East Coast, I will buy a ticket to go watch it live in person. And it did happen. And that's why I bought a ticket to go watch it live in person. And I'm excited. Let me know your thoughts. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. And like always, have a great day. All right, thanks.